Hello, hello, and welcome to August 31st, 2025. It's Sunday, right? I believe it's Sunday, yes. Happy Sunday, fellas. Hope everyone's doing well. Having a good one. Had a good yesterday, perhaps even. Right. But for me, we'll get into it on the notepad, the R notes, whatever have you. Doing pretty well. We're doing some software stuff today. We're working on tinymici some more because they're not done. We're not done with that public release just yet. And I wanted to actually implement the testing we talked about, since I think getting a good grasp of that would be good, but also good for others, right? This being an open source sort of deal. All right, gonna just jump right in. Hi. This music is slightly grating. We'll see how this pans out. I'm trying to listen to like some dungeon synth because it's kind of what the mood is. But this guy is a little scratchy sounding. Yeah, so what's been going on? What's been going on? Yesterday was pretty good. Got a got a massage yesterday. It's nice, well overdue. I haven't had one. I think I skipped a month actually. So I told my massage therapist, I was like, I know my upper back is like totally messed up, and they were like, yes, yes, it is. I was apparently, you can envision a person, right? My back was basically like all kind of twisted up to like the to the left side, which kind of makes sense based on how I've been sitting at my desk for work with my laptop to my left, and I'm kind of at a maybe an awkward angle. Um, but yeah, so that was uh gonna try to fix that. I'm printing something right now. I'm printing. I could just buy one, but I'm like, I don't know. Why not print something kind of interesting? At least interesting to me. I'm building like this big arm to put a monitor above my ultra wide. So I think that'll be cool. Just get everything kind of straight in front rather than being off to the edges. So it's not very good for your sitting. So did that. It was good. Got some pho afterward. Haven't had pho in a long time. For how good that was. That was nice. What else? What else has been going on? Oh, we finished. And I know we didn't do like a book club thing or anything, but we finished because I didn't. I apologize. I forget which one of the fellows recommended this. The nuclear war, a scenario. I sped through this. I started listening to it one night, and um I was just like laying on my couch listening to it, and I was like, wow, this is so good. And it was like a weeknight too. So it's getting late, and I was like, oh man, I want to keep listening to this, but it's like 11 p.m. I need to go to bed. But yeah, I finished it like 2 or 3 days. Just about. Holy shit. This really kind of, I feel like I need to address this, right? Because of what we do on here and how we're kind of silly with the whole, nuclear. Really can't write today. Um, Nuclear theme. The radiate sort of guy. Uh, and all of this kind of harkens to Fallout, right? Fallout has very much, at least for me personally, kind of made the whole theme around nuclear war and nuclear weapons. It paints it in it gives it a silly spin, right? Fallout does, despite also like still having the hardships that total nuclear annihilation entails. So that's where you probably see my frame of mind around the whole thing. But after listening to this book, I'm like, oh man, is that responsible? Is it okay to be silly with it? I think it is, but I think I probably want to put my my 5 cents on what I actually think. And I actually, I've talked about it before. I get silly with it. I don't actually think, we need more, we need more proliferation in the world. I think we probably use less of it, right? Minus that. The whole thing with the new current nuclear powers and Iran allegedly working on a nuclear program, although despite publicly, the administration saying like, no, there's actually no grounded truth in them working on a weapon. Um, yeah, so that being said, like the book paints it in the most realistic way I have actually, seen all that nuclear exchange painted, where it's basically like, and I don't want to spoil the book despite it being fiction, right? Well, I guess that's yeah. But I mean, it starts in the beginning. It's North Korea strikes DC, right? With one ICBM, given they don't have many, and it goes from there. And it details like I think it's like 72 minutes roughly, from this, right? In 72 minutes, the world ends effectively. Um, and the detail of it is scary. And the one thing, so like I think most people, maybe not the most, I don't know. I don't actually know what the gauge on. I feel like we're no longer being in the Cold War era. Most people probably don't think about fucking nuclear weapons at all. They think of them as just like a thing that exists, and that's about it. And I don't think anyone, and I even forgot about this, to be honest, they're very hot, right? You know, when I can't really draw a mushroom cloud very well, but you kind of get the picture, right? It's, this big thing, and it's got like the evaporatory ring around it from the condensate. You know, I don't know. Here's some like buildings destroyed. This is really hot, right? It's fission and subfusion. If it's a thermonuclear weapon, and so you get the initial heat wave of gamma and X-ray really going out, and but after that it's just fire. And what I kind of forgot about, and what the book paints really well, is even if you're like outside the blast radius, outside the shock wave, and you live, like you're alive, right? You don't have third-degree burns all over your body. Like you're far enough out to be a quote unquote safe. Um, the fire that this is going to spread will reach you, right? So like you could be, I think in the book it's like it's a 1 megaton bomb. I could pull up Nuke Mac maybe, but it's a 1 megaton bomb, and for the radiuses around it, it's like 20 miles, 20, 30 miles, I think. Where like you're just fucked. But then outside that radius, like for the next thing, it's like probably, for like 30 miles here. But outside of it, right, the next 70 miles, so your 100-mile radius, uh, that's where like just everything's gonna burn or something. I'm being not totally accurate with that probably, but you get the gist, right? Which means everyone around, I mean, obviously everyone's gonna get away from this area regardless, but everyone's gonna fucking, panic and leave, right? Everyone's gonna fucking try to go elsewhere. And that's the one part of this where it's like, oh man, even if like you're in a normal area that's not like a strategic target, like DC is, um, yeah, you could be on the outskirts and still like you're not okay. You're 100% not okay. That's pretty scary. And then especially, of course, once it becomes like it does in the book, small spoiler, I guess, but it's kind of inevitable. Once it becomes an all out, you know, a global right? It's no longer limited exchange, it's a global ban. Yeah, once it becomes this, yeah, like nowhere is safe really, except for like the extreme outer edges, like the far north of like fucking I don't know Alberta, Canada, or the far south, Australia, and like maybe the smaller, the southern bits of South America and Africa, areas where like they're not, probably not gonna, no one's gonna really want to strike those areas directly, probably, you know. And that being said, the whole point of this is like, this is serious. It's a serious concern or topic, and I don't really want to make too much light of it, right? Also, I know we're in software and dev, but we're gonna get there. Um, yeah, so I don't really want to make light of that, of course. So I think I don't know what I'm trying to get a point here is like I think we'll still be silly despite my kind of worldview on this sort of topic changing. We'll still be silly with it, but of course, by no means are we going to romanticize the whole thing. Do you spell romanticize? We're not going to do that. At least we're going to try not to. Not in a serious manner, right? We're gonna stick with the fallout type of this sort of thing, where it's kind of just silly. And I think that's probably for the best. But that aside, me espousing about that book, because oh man, it was such a good book. It was like I said, it painted the scenario in a far more realistic and bleak way than I think most people um get, or it's outside of like what you normally would get in this sort of topic. And yeah, it was just really interesting to listen to, despite knowing a lot of like obviously everyone knows any nuclear exchange is probably gonna end the world. Probably. The only one that might not, well, there's been a lot of fiction around like India and Pakistan kind of trading blows since they're nuclear powers, and that not leading to global nuclear conflict. Which, I mean, I could potentially see that if it's like a tit for tat sort of thing, but that's just complete speculation, of course. If you don't know what's the the folks in power will actually do when that sort of thing happens. It's really unpredictable. Once emotions get into it, and they will. Like you can't. No one in this scenario is frankly going to be level-headed, which is unfortunate. And I'd like to be able to say like, were I the president, and my aide has opened the football next to me and said, "Mr. President, we need strike orders." I'd like to be able to say I would calmly close the football and say no, we're not going to strike. But of course, then this happens. Then everyone in my cabinet is invoking the 25th Amendment, and I'm getting ousted because they're angry and want blood. And that's shit. um, who knows, right? Yeah. But yeah, that's that topic. Today though, tinymici. You know them, you love them. They're our little friend here, right? Lowercase t. What are we doing? We're gonna make. I think we're gonna try to do a baseline on this. We're gonna go for a while today. We'll see. I want to do a test.py because we want to mock events. We want to mock event sub events, the ones that you can't really mock when you're live. Like I can't mock going offline. I can't mock. There's a lot of other stuff you can mock, but yeah, just stuff like that. Mocking a follow. Granted, we already have it hooked up. Raids, shoutouts. Excuse me. That sort of thing. Via CLI. And mainly because like a lot of these things, they're kind of in the documentation, but I don't think they're done super well. Or sorry, they don't have great that have like a full suite of examples, and I think I want to provide a lot of these to this application. Just more, more docs, of course, in the README. And yeah, I think we'll just do that. We got some issues we made in the repo that we'll probably get to. But yeah, I probably won't be talking too much today. Um, yeah, just kind of treat this as like a co-working type deal, I think. So it's really hot in my room right now because I'm printing something that I'm realizing I don't actually need, which is kind of annoying. I'm building this arm for a monitor, like a tiny monitor, because I don't really want to buy one. Um, I'm printing this top bit that I actually, looking at the diagram or looking at what it's printing, I'm like, oh shit, this is not what it actually attaches to the desk clamp. So, but I think I can probably in a moment once that's done, I'll actually print the other arm bit because I think I need 4 instead of 3. Um, yes, let's see. All right, cool. Got that open. Actually, I need to make you smaller. Yeah, this is like where I'm really needing another window. Another monitor, I should say. Of course, let me know if the music's too loud. Honestly, I have it so low for me that it also somehow seems loud. All right, so create testing for mock events. Where's Firefox? Where's the good Firefox? You. Squish you up. Good. Okay. Mocking with the Twitch CLI. So we've got a main.py here. We can't put all of this in here. Wow, did I really comment this much? It's crazy. Can you guys see this all right? Yeah, it's probably better. Down. Sure I'm not leaking anything. No, I think we're fine. Okay. So let's make a test.py in here. And I want to change the music again, actually. This is like, what am I looking for today? This is Mountain Realm. Dungeon Synth and Dark Ambient. Let's try this guy. We'll figure it out. Okay. So I have this running. I had to install it because I forgot I didn't. I had the Twitch CLI running on 8080. So let's actually kind of update the README here. Global variables. Do we have our .env? We do. Do you have anything compromising in you? I don't think you do. Let me just hide this real quick. What do I have? I've got my ID, I've got that ID, I've got listening. Database credentials, those are local only, so they don't matter. Technically speaking, offline title, yes. Oh, that's why it doesn't have the brackets. Okay, I thought I added those. Okay, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We're not leaking anything. Database credentials. I just want to add another section here. I will add this to the template. This will be mock CLI credentials. Just let me shift my keyboard over a bit. There we go. Mock CLI credentials, and let's see, what do we need from this? Yep, we did that. In the client ID, the secret, and the user ID. And so I'll just add these here. Mock clients underscore ID. And then mock client secret and mock user ID. And again, these are all from a local. So if these show up on screen, they shouldn't matter. I don't think. Find out, I guess. So you're our client ID. You're our client secret. And user ID has all applicable. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Trying to sit up straight. Okay, and then env sample. Add these guys as well. Not my Vemb. Offline title. Yeah, it's complaining at me. Okay. Good, good. Test.py. What do we have to add in here? Let's see. Mocking app authentication API. Sets us up with an app and auth. Uses the mock API to get user information. Mocking user and API. Okay. Mocking user authentication, event sub. I can't just have like an all-in-one file, you guys. What is up with this? What is up with that? Just need main here. So we're not going to just hard code these. What do I need? Load.env, right? .env. Grab you to load it. We might want the database involved, probably. Let's add that there. Get rid of all these. Yes. Are we loading .env in here? That's from the data service, I presume. So I figure out, must remember how to do anything. How do you write code, right? Load it, load it. No, this comes from OS. OS dot get env. Yeah, that's right. We might need them in more than one place, so we'll do let's paste that in here. Go back in here. I'm just gonna grab these. I'm gonna make them variables. And then you very quickly do that. I'm not importing OS. Okay. You happy? Mock, mock, mock. Yep. My print is done. Very good. Where were we? Is it double quotes? It's double. Yeah. Not client ID. Not client secret. User ID. Put this here. Shoot there. Grab you. Okay. Yep, and we're on 8080. All good. Actually, my print is finished. One sec. Let me go do something. I don't have that. I do not have that part loaded into the SD card. It's annoying. It's like a 5-hour job. Yeah, whatever. I'll deal with that later. Okay, so doing Twitch, we're mocking, and I don't like how this is tabbed over. Okay, so we wait Twitch, yeah, that, base URL, auth URL, okay. Yep. First get users, that's me. User login, wait, twitch.close. Okay, so that's like, I see what this is doing. So that's gonna log in and then close itself. But we don't want that. We want to actually go. Let's sure. Locking user authentication. Mocking user, mocking app. Stop mocking with a user authentication at the auto refresh. Okay. Mocking event subhook, webhook. That's all we want. Let's see. Event subscription endpoints are not mocked out. Subscribe to events in the live API. But we can then trigger events from within the Twitch CLI. The following examples subscribes to the channel.subscribe event and then prints the command to be used to trigger the event via Twitch. Okay, interesting. My event sub.url. What even would that be? WebSocket. I think what do we use actually? Do we use yes, we use the WebSocket. To run the following command to start a WebSocket server in addition to the API server. Okay. I think I just want to do this in my other terminal here. So what we do, sorry, I'm not showing this. This asking WebSocket start. Unknown command WebSocket event. Oh. Time to start WebSocket. Cannot start HTTP. Find address already in use. What? In addition to the. So we're doing mock API on 8080. Let's run into a conflict though. Yeah, because you're doing Twitch. User authenticator. Okay, that's very silly. Why would it use 8080 for both of these? Can I... Ugh. Get an access token. Is there a way to configure the ports? Configure the Twitch CLI. Next steps. Where are we even in this? Overview. Yep. Huh. Just freeze on me. I hate the Twitch doc site. I don't know why it's like this. Yeah, usage, API, configure, test, event, yeah, WebSocket, mock API. configure. Okay, what does the config look like though? Can we look at them? Can we look at it? You're in the home directory. Dot Twitch CLI. I haven't configured it yet, so maybe that's not. Well, let me just try this, I guess. Not terminated. Okay. So what is it? And I don't know why, but I can't do Twitch. I have to just type the CLI name. Configure client ID. Let's grab that. Client ID. Client secrets. Update configuration. Okay. Okay. Did that actually do something? Dot config dot cache Twitch CLI dot env. Yes. That's Dolphin. Where'd Kate go? You. Okay, that's all that does. That's awesome. Okay. So we have that. Okay, that's there. Is there not a way to do... Is that the only thing in the command or the config? Hold on. Which CLI, what is it? API and WebSocket using same ports. Page not found. Excellent. You love to see it. Okay, there's probably not gonna be anything related to this. So no, because you can't do this. You can't, unless this is expecting me to be running this on. Oh no, because that's not even a local IP address. That's just local. How do you do this? If the ports are the same? That doesn't make any sense. Mock server started. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we can just, I don't know. Can just run this, I guess, and see what it does. So like, what is it? Python s.py. Okay. we messed up. Oh, it's because I have this here. And what was that? My username? Yeah. Developer skateboard 825. That's pretty good. But I need the fucking WebSocket. 80. That's, you can't do that. You just can't do it. How to run mock API and WebSocket together. Start server. Oh, is that not what we did? WebSocket start. Start server. Still using 8080 though. Yeah, our address already in use. Kill that. And you again. Okay. Start WebSocket server. Let's move forward to this server from another terminal. Okay. Okay, well, that's connected, I guess. Let's see. So this is just logging in, but if we go back, it's just doing like the whole damn thing. So it gets all that. So let's do this. Grab our guy here. Data channel sub. There has to be a bet. How does this not do this correctly every time? Python smart import from packages. VS Code. I think I looked into this once before and I couldn't really find an answer. God, I hate this thing. Get out of the way. Python analysis. One sec. In my settings, Python. I have Pylance. Do I not have Pylance installed? I thought I did. Pylance. No, I do. Weird. Weird indeed. Well, that are you actually gonna? Nope. Add pyrite. It's like you should know it's from. You should know where it's from, man. Why don't you? Channel subscribe event. Wait, do I not have that anywhere? What? Well, I know where to get it. Yeah, I should. Because I have. Wait, actually, no, because I'm not. I'm using follow, not sub. That's right. That's right. Two blank lines found one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we got that function. Async run. Try, yeah. I think I kind of just want the same guy here. Get rid of this. Shut it down. Yep. Yeah, you know that's from colored, so why are you, yeah, whatever. So I need this whole thing, but it's not going to work. Because we only have the WebSocket running. We don't have everything else. Right? Try it, I guess. Sync def run. This whole block. Oh goodness, that's horrible. So it'll need to be mock. Base URL, yep. Auto refresh, user authenticator. Jesus. OAuth. Yeah, it's not something we're using anywhere. Event WebSockets. What am I using in main? I'm also using, yeah, Twitch API event sub WebSocket. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't auto import. Mock user ID. Auth scope. That's some models. Yeah, that looks like everything. Unsubscribe or to print. Doing that. So this is going to fail though, right? So we don't actually have that running because you can't have both these on 8080. Too long. Yeah, whatever. Mock user ID, read subscriptions, and you're running. You're running fine. Yeah, WebSocket 8080. Probably should just run this on the terminal in here. That's fine. But sub start, sub ID. Start it. How does this trigger the subscribe though? Long example subscribes to the channel via. Okay. Well, I guess we have to like then use the CLI to call these things, right? So testing webhook events. Twitch event trigger subscribe. Okay. Yeah, but like immediately we try to do this, right? Oh, that just reloaded. We're gonna fail. Yeah, authentication failed. So we can't run this shit at the same time as the WebSocket. So what's up with that? Can we change this in any meaningful capacity? Dash help. Oh. Use to interface with Twitch API, configure Twitch CLI with the client. Yep. Event help mock token version. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's a way for me to set the ports. So the first is running the first invocation of the start command flags config. There's gotta be a way to change the port, right? I just want to change the port. Configure the yeah. The only configuration is your credentials. It seems like. So a number of users. Okay. Yeah. Remove the mock data. Yeah, it's in the database. It's discovering the mock data. Okay. Base URI. Start the server. Changing the port. Okay. Yes, you can. Jesus, that's so silly that the docs have it both on 8080. You can't do that. So okay, cool. We can just do this. Mock API start key. Yeah, we'll just do 8,000. And we have the WebSocket on the other guy. You're still running. Yep, you're on 8080. Okay, perfect. So 8,000 on these. Host, yes. User auth, same thing. 8080 on that. Yeah. And where's our README? Running. So we have the large section, baseline, rationale, setup. Secrets. I think let's make another section for this. Testing with Twitch. It's lowercase. Setup. Set up and install the Twitch CLI via the official docs. Found here. And grab the overview page. Yes. Yes. But what is it? Start local APIs, local API. We will need to start a mock API and WebSocket for event sub. Events. Yeah, so it just should be Twitch CLI mock API start dash p 8,000. You start the mock API on local port 8,000. Then the other one, what was it? What did we run? Twitch CLI WebSocket start. Or sorry, event WebSocket start. Start the WebSocket on local port 8080 by default. Feel free to use any port make sure to update test.py. If you do, the mock API is set to port 8000 and the WebSocket is on the defaults 80. Okay. This is some crunchy fucking audio. What the hell? Still an error in here? Event subhandler? It's not defined. Wow, are their docs like actually not even set up right? Event sub start. Oh wait. Oh, that's my thing. Never mind. That's my fault. Yes. Because I'm silly. I'm the silly one. Okay. So we have both running. So if we run this guy again, we don't error. Enter to shut down. Okay. Post auth token authorize, validate, mock users. Yeah. Yeah. So these are all running. Goodness, I'm running out of terminal space. Okay. Can I move you down? Can I move you? Thank you. So that's our guy running. That's that. That's that. How do we test? How do we do the thing? Was it this? No, that's the other thing. Mock API command generate. Starting. That's starting the server. Yep. Connecting. Yep. Do you have it in here? Twitch API get samples. What requests? Okay, yeah, this is what I was looking for. So Twitch event trigger subscribe. Yeah. So if we do that, what's going to happen here? We're going to print that, and that's what's going to go. So paste accept. I think I need to I don't know if I need to source this or something. I have to do Twitch CLI every time. Oh, right. Localhost is on 8000. Server gave HTTP response to HTTPS client. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I guess that makes some degree of sense. That needs to be HTTP. So we do not have a certificate. Okay, got a lot of shit here. Invalid response, true status code 404. Server said 404 page not found. Huh. But why? Trigger subscribe on 8000 / event sub. Oh, does it need to be? Oh, no, hold on. Subscription ID enabled. We kind of got a valid output, but the server said 4000. Mock server start, auth, users, auth. And my CLI, the token's set correctly. I haven't changed. So it didn't spit out anything. Auth validate. Hmm. Oh no, it didn't work. Wait, did it? No, it didn't, because it didn't print just subscribed. Did we get anything on this? Connections 1. Okay, so we are connected to the WebSocket. That's running. Simulate subscribing events at events slash subscriptions. Was that not in this? No. Subscriptions. Page not found. Why? Trigger subscribe dash F. Hold on. Event sub slash subscriptions. That's going to be forwarded to the server from their terminal with transport. Transport equals WebSocket. Maybe we need that. Maybe. Possibly. So do you need to be, let me just do this. CLI event trigger, and then I actually know what the F is for. Forward, I assume, actually. That's going to be forwarded with transport equals WebSocket. Okay. Which means, what if I just don't have that? Right? Will this know? Received event for unknown subscription. Forwarded for use in mock. Okay, I think that succeeded. Yeah. Sent channel.scribe slash when a client. Yeah. Although the client didn't really do anything. Received event for unknown subscription with ID. Where is that being logged? Received? That's like something else. User ID on subscribe. Does the other command have... No, this is just trigger subscribe. But you didn't do anything? Interesting. Maybe there's a reason no one does this. It's because it's kind of it's better to just like do it and hope it works instead of actually testing anything. That might be the way. That might be the way here. Okay, let's see. We have read subscriptions, so that should be okay. Trigger describe event forwarded to the local host. Yeah. From user 1234. Forward address, yeah. Flags to use when re-triggering. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Triggering webhook. Verify, yeah. Wait, this is webhook? Oh. That's why. We're on the WebSocket, not the webhook, right? Yeah, WebSocket. Okay. Yep. 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 Forwarding mock events to clients. Yes. Transport equals yes. Yeah. Simulate subscribing. Right, the server allows access to mock WebSocket server and mock event sub endpoint. We have that. Simulates the features divided by features optional. It's not required to forward mock events to your client except you have required subscription flag enabled. Subscribe to at least one event sub. Yeah, but how do I advance testing? Wow. Port IP require SSL. We're not doing any of that. Beta. Why is it beta? Getting events using WebSockets. Yep, that's what we have. We have all this. And the server, yeah. Ping and keep alive, yeah. To execute normal events of events. The additional, yes. So event trigger subscribe. Forwarded for use. Like it seems like it worked, but our thing didn't trigger. Hmm. So if we do it again, received event for unknown subscription. Does it have to be, we're just doing trigger subscribe. Maybe it's, so I see channel. Channel dot subscribe, maybe. Event for unknown subscription. Again. Broadcaster user ID. Is that my ID? Wait a minute. No. No, that's not me. I mean, I don't know what happens if I just try the ban. Except I need the rates one. Event trigger channel.ban for unknown subscription. Huh. Everything's on 8,000. You're on 8080. Events of web sockets. Subscription URL. Wait a minute. Do I need to Go back to this one. Subscribe. Oh no, that's not. This will send every client, yeah. Running the server allows access with the mock WebSocket server and a mock event sub endpoints. Yes. Wait, what does this mean? We don't need both running? It's just doing the whole thing at the same one? I don't think that makes sense, does it? The endpoint simulates all the features, yeah. Sorry, this is so like crushed. Use the require subscription flag. Must also subscribe to at least one event sub. Yeah, we're doing that. This seems to have like, I don't know, Twitch in their documentation is this not ever. Oh, okay, good. It's here. Jesus. Thank you. Where is this in their documentation on the fucking website? Um yes, okay. Channel. Okay, these are all kind of, yeah. Channel.subscribe. Oh wait, what is this parameter? Example. Alias. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, so event, yeah. Stands for event triggers. A basic tier 1 sub can be flexible with dash tier. Okay. I'm gonna bring both these down, I guess. Let's just do this. I don't even want you in here. Oh, maybe I do. Let me rerun the WebSocket over here as well. Connection failed. Okay, that's good. No, enter. Shut down. Go away. Fuck it. Let's make this even worse looking. So okay. Can we clear? Just want to clear all these out. So if we do, what command did I run on this? Event socket. Yeah, you're normal. I need Twitch CLI. Okay, that's running. That's good. And then the other one, you got shut down. You're on 8,000. So Twitch CLI mock API starts. Yep, on 8,000. Mock server started. Okay. Then we'll spin you back up. Okay, we're connected. Have everything. So now, do I need to even forward it? Can I just try it? Twitch CLI event trigger. Subscribe, and then forwarding mock events to clients. Okay, I mean, I think that's required, right? so we see it happen. Channel.subscribe to client, then received event for unknown subscription. Why is it unknown? Why are you not happening? Why are you not triggering on the unsubscribe? User.id. Shit, where are you from? Because we are subscribing to the right person, I think. Print user.id. We terminate. Okay, you disconnected. Everything's kind of going. Yeah. 115. Yeah, that's us. That's our user. So, go back to this. First run this. Note down the client ID as well as ID from the reading user ID. Wait a second. Is that different from... put this in Kate. Creating users, team, streams, tags, videos. User ID has all applicable units. Yes. Okay. That's us. Okay. I don't know. Seems weird. Send to a specific client after it's connected. Session? Oh, wait a second. Did you make a session ID? Are you my session ID? That looks like it might be. Copy. So do I need to do... Yeah, Twitch event, trigger, subscribe, transports, and then dash dash session. Then that's equal to... Maybe it's equal to this guy? I don't know. I don't know. It's like things are happening, but they're not happening in that it's knowing what it's getting, right? Nothing happened there. Did we get anything? Client does not exist on the server. Ew. So maybe that's not my session. Is that my session? Is that right? I really want to ask an AI about this. As I sometimes do. And I cannot find... it's so... Man, searching for shit is so hard now. It used to be fine, now it's not. What if I just try this again? Client does not exist on. Yeah, okay. So what is it supposed to be? So this specific client sent to a specific client after it's connected. Are you the client? This is shorter than the one in the example, so I'm not actually sure. No. Yeah, you don't exist on that. I mean, what if I just don't even bother with the transport? If I just try a normal one? Status, channel subscribe. User ID, that's not me, because I'm at 115. Hello, hello, Controllo. Welcome in. Good to see you. Sorry, I had my chat minimized, didn't see the command. You got the solar flare? Hell yeah. We're kind of scratching our heads on the whole the Twitch CLI thing. I'm not actually sure how this is supposed to work. And I'm getting confused. Saw your live, but I went on a walk. Well, I hope it was good. Hope it was a good walk. It's been I don't know your locality. Um, it's been nicer where I'm at. How's it going? I'm not sure. We have this big test file and we have things running. Like we have a socket, we have a mock API, and it's registering that I'm sending commands, but it's not registering them correctly. And I'm not sure what I'm missing. I'm just trying to like mock a subscription right now. But I'm not. It keeps like getting an unknown subscription. So I'm not really sure. And the documentation for this is like kind of feels mixed up. It feels kind of all over the place. But at least we found this page, which actually I'm gonna grab this. This is helpful. The Twitch mock guy, yes, yes, we're using the Twitch CLI, the mock guy, and all that. I'm just gonna throw you in here. Yeah, because we're trying to follow this. Sorry, it's like incredibly small. I'm trying to make the most of my my real estate here. Yeah, so Twitch API, Python, mocking with the API. I ran this once. This works. It's fine. User authentication, also fine. Now we're here with mocking, mocking the WebSocket. Because I'm not doing a webhook. We're doing WebSocket, not a webhook. But yeah, so we have in addition, because we have the WebSocket running, we have the API running, right? That's what these are, right? So if I scroll up, what do you? Yeah, here are the WebSocket on 8080. That's all set up in here. It's nice. And then we have the mock API on 8000 because for some reason in this documentation they're like, oh yeah, just put both on 8080. It's like, no, that doesn't work. They can't be on the same port. You fools. You cretins. That's fine. And yeah, so yeah, I was like, wait, how do I change the fucking port? It's just dash P. That works. It's kind of like Angular actually. Yeah, these absolute buffoons. I don't know. This documentation probably never gets updated. Because the API doesn't really change that often, except for recently with the whole uh WebSocket thing. But yeah, so all of this connects. We see it all works, but the event itself does not. It's like if I try, I don't know which one this is. Yeah, so if I just do this, nothing seems to happen, but I have to add the dash dash. Yeah. Transport equals WebSocket. And then we get some action. But the action isn't quite right. So we see, yeah, so we see, is that right? 31, yeah. We got it sent channel.subscribe to clients. Oh, maybe that's the client ID I need. Then we see all this forwarded for use in event mock event sub WebSocket server. Yeah. And then we got it over here, right? The application, and I actually don't know where this is coming from necessarily. Because this isn't, there's no log for this or like print. Yeah. So that's coming from internal. Yeah, received event for unknown subscription. which was why this is failing, I'm pretty sure. Because it's unknown. It doesn't actually count. It's not counting as a channel subscription. Um, I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. Unless I need to use this. Do I need to use you? I don't know. Like, is that our session? Because I keep trying to do the session thing, and I don't know if that matters or not. Yeah, it's still an unknown subscription, but I guess that is valid now since that is the server. But also, I don't know how many users we generated. Problem is also I'm not like this is testing a subscribe, but it's not test. It's not. We're getting the wrong ID because I figured like if I just spam this, will we actually get it eventually? So I don't know how many like fake users this generated, to be honest. Yeah, no. We just keep doing this. It's not it's not doing anything for us. Yeah. I'm not sure. I mean I could, hold on. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, that's kinda cool. Uh whoa. Can I open this? Hold on, let me show this. Okay, that's really hard to see. This is the cache database. Okay, so we have a lot of shit in here, I guess. Um, subscriptions. User is gift created at. Yeah, I guess I don't know how to like target me because that's what we need. We need to like target ourselves. I think is the issue. Authorizations. What if we go to fuck. Broadcaster. Wait, this is me though. Wait a second. Well, actually no. Oh, when were these made? This is Zulu time. God damn it. When does that convert to? Well, hold on. Now we have 41. These are all made at the same time. So we're not even populating our database. Is that right? Why are all the first ones? Why are the first 18 to my fake user? Weird. Weird. Hmm. How many users are there? Yeah, because this is us. This is our fake guy. We're developer skateboard. Yeah, that was made at the same time as the other thing. Hmm. I don't know. It's kind of the theme right now is I don't know how to actually use this. That's kind of annoying. Since I feel like I'm using it correctly. Oh, wait, wait, am I dumb? Is that what we have to do? Sub ID. Twitch. I'm gonna copy paste, but events trigger. It's shorthand. We can just use subscribe. Well, I don't know. Maybe we just do channel. Dot subscribe dash T. Should probably open the docs on these things, and dash T is me. Paste that in. What's the dash U? Dash U. This is like the first thing we got. And then dash T, which I'm assuming is, yeah, transport, WebSocket. Bring this down. Ah, wow, okay. That's not confusing at all. Okay, so you come here. Ugh, ugh. Just want to go over one. Okay, so T is... Well, what is T here actually? What are the docs actually useful? Can you tell me what this is? Port IP SSL. No. Fuck. What is it? Testing webhook events. No, I want to test you bastards. Docs. Surely there's another API completion, configure, mock API token version API. Query param unformatted. Huh. Why is the U that? Query parameters for the endpoint and key value. Sorry. Whether to return unformatted responses. Interesting. P v host q puts qbp. What the hell is T then? Huh? Okay, we're already here. Up, back. Menu up completion. Oh, that's handy. Show completion. Oh, maybe we actually need to do that. Yeah, because we have to like do the other things still. PowerShell. Hello, 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 Bug VT. Good to see you. I hope you're much better than yesterday. If I'm remembering my timelines right. I know you've been quite ill. I called into work today. You called into you went in and you were fine, or they just forced you to come in. Called out. Okay, I was gonna say like, wait a second. You call in and you're like, hey guys, I'm gonna come in and throw up everywhere. Hope you're cool with that. And then they have to say no, stay home. No, that's good. That's good that you called out. And of course, if you don't know Bug VT, she's very cool. Give her a follow. Yeah, is it yeah, sick maxing? Is it like is it it's not like food poisoning, it's like just like a stomach bug. It's food poisoning, that's like it's like a day thing. Okay, we already did this. Stomach bug was going around a mark. Ah, Yeah. I I know people like coworkers with kids and stuff. Their like child will get some illness from school and bring it home. I don't know if I've ever necessarily gotten a stomach bug. I've gotten like food poisoning, but not never, maybe once. I don't know. Mine just lasting way longer than everyone else's. You're built you're built abnormally, as it were. Oh man. Well, hopefully it's on the you're on the mend, you know. What do you even do if you're just like throwing up all the time? Because you can't eat anything. All you have to do, like, you have to like make sure you're drinking water since it is an insane dehydrator. You know. Aside from that, I feel like you just like lay, you just gotta like lay in bed and rest, right? Drinking water and praying. Yeah, that's kind of all you can do, I guess. But we're also praying that we can understand how to do this shit. Why we're doing like test stuff for tinymici right now. Just because I want to be able to mock event sub things that you can't really do while you're live. This is like a very weird process. It seems like. Um, well, I want to mock the one thing, so we do. Mainly just getting this set up also. Um, using def on offline, right? Data. So we have this guy. We have you. You're over here. Stream offline event. Channel subscribe. Stream offline. Will you auto import? Nope. You hate me. VS Code hates me. Okay. Stream offline events. And you should just print something, right? Print. Event.username. Yeah. That could be. Are you on this actually? Data event. Dot broadcaster username is offline. Which is offline? No. Colon. Let's see. And then we're setting this up again in main for now, are we? Yes. So we have to await it. So you're awaiting that. Is that like the way you gotta do this every time, maybe? Event sub dot listen user ID. And then we want on offline from here. Oops. The thing is, do we need to like do this here? Because like this seemed to do something useful. Sub ID is equal to await. That's like how we re-trigger or something weird. Sub ID, what if, well, do we need the sub ID? Still don't quite understand this. Bring you down. Which event trigger, where is that here? Offline. Stream down, okay. And I want to change this. I want to use these shorthands. So this guy, boop. Trigger a sub. I'm just gonna go into the documentation just for like how to do this. Trigger offline. Okay. Stream offline event, stream online event. That actually would be fun. We don't have one of those yet. So I'm just gonna grab you, put you here. We might be able to just use the same parameters, I'm hoping. So you're a stream down. Stream down. That's us. That's an event we got from the sub ID, but I don't know how you matter necessarily. I'm not really sure. So I think we just kind of restart the guy. So we'll do that. Do you stream down sub ID? No, so we want. I guess this would just be stream down ID, right? Stream down ID. Stream down ID. Over in. I guess that gives us something. Does you implicitly return an ID? No, because you return a coroutine. I don't know. Okay. So I guess if we terminate, okay, bring you back up. Okay. Twitch event, subscribe, yeah, stream down. Okay, we have different IDs. So presuming, if I just copy you, I bring you over, paste you in. CLI, we missed that. The guy who invented WebP. Welcome in, Lotus. I don't know. WebP gets a lot of flack. Hey, format joke. I know like not quantifiably. It is better for like size and compression, maybe compression. I'm actually not sure there. So yeah, it's more so annoying when you download something. God, I hate it's more so annoying when you download a picture and you don't expect it to be WebP. I can understand that, but yeah, I don't know. A format perspective, it's like better somehow. It's just the user adoption is not quite there yet. You have individual entities using it, quite a lot, but not everyone. And of course, there are many things that don't even support it still. Like, I know is a good format. It is. It can be. I don't know. I know like, and this is just like a Office thing. I know like LibreOffice does not support WebP, and that actually does annoy me. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where these things come about and like they're not greatly advertised, I guess, and people are just using them behind the scenes, and then you encounter them, and it's new and scary. Also, will you work? Oh, this is such a weird way to do this. I don't like this. Why is it this weird step process? If the fellows are following what I'm doing. So this doesn't seem telegraphed in the documentation here. The only part is what you said, adoption. Don't remember FFmpeg supports it. I think they do. They might. Maybe not. I don't know. I feel like I've converted something with FFmpeg before, from a WebP. But it's like everywhere else too. Like, you know, whether your image viewer, right, supports it, or your Photoshop, well, Photoshop does, but other editing software of that nature. Okay, so we know how this works now, and it's kind of silly. So what we have to do, and again, this is not telegraphed very well in these documents we're looking at. We have to get this is so like you can re-trigger, I guess. So we have to get the ID of the event back from the async listener. And then that's why we're printing this down here so we can re-trigger it. Because this is not triggering, right? I guess we're getting the ID of the listener, and that's what we have to use here. So this will print this for us when we run. So then we know we want to use our user ID, right? As the -t, which I still don't know what parameter that actually is. And then we're using this unformatted thing um, for the ID here, and we're passing it to the WebSocket. And that lets us redo this. And that's what then triggers the offline function or unsubscribe function here. And then conversely, the stream down. Why? Why is it like that? Oh, Jesus. Thank you. Piece sucks. Elaborates. What is put your hatred into words, Lotus. What is the problem with it? I beg of you. Because and also I'm just curious, like, because I'm in the boat of it doesn't suck, it's just inconvenient when you encounter it and you're not expecting it. But that's really it. Okay. So I want to grab you as my example code here. Start local API. So many times so many times images are saved. Yeah, you save an image expecting like a PNG, and you get WebP or a JPEG. Yeah. Hmm. I'm astutely. I'm listening. I'm listening to you, Lotus. You have my full attention. Yeah, I mean, it's a matter of. I see what you're saying. It's a matter of like, what do you expect, and it not being your expectation. But that's not a problem with WebP. That's a problem. That's an issue of the provider, the host of the website. But I don't even think that's really an issue. It's just a file format. It's a goofy format for editing images too. It's. Can we look it up? Let's look this up. Benefits of WebP. No, don't give me that. 99 Designs. AS Creative. What's a website that? No, I've never heard of any of these. Sure, we'll go here. 5 years ago. Okay. There's tech work going on right now under our noses. Yes, it's kind of true. Um, talking about the next generation of web image formats. WebP is pulling ahead. What is WebP and what's wrong with JPEGs? Yeah, but Google made this, right? JPEG 2000. What is WebP? Colloquially pronounced Weppy? No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not called that. It's called WebP. The B is in there. The B is in there. No, it's not Weppy. It's WebP. The B is pronunciable. All right. These people are wrong. This is like GIF. It was first announced in 2010. Yeah, so it's 15 years old. Sorry, what did you say? Any good service, good web service will send you WebP images and a button to download raw to get the full JPEG. Yeah, but most services aren't like allowing the download. Like it's normally people just right-clicking an image and downloading it, I guess. And that's where it kind of gets, yeah. Supporting Chrome, Edge, Firefox. Yeah, every browser supports it, really. Truly understand what makes WebP unique. All the image file. No, I don't care. Encoding. Yes. Yep. WebP images are usually smaller than their counterparts. Yeah, that's like the big point of it. But with the same quality. Yeah, so smaller but lossless to a degree. Usually make it run faster. Yeah. The fuck is this? No, go away. Also, you lagging for me? Am I lagging? I did do a test recording. My audio did sound like a tiny bit odd. Does anyone else confirm? Am I robotic? We're not dropping frames and our bitrate's fine. You are fine, okay. It may just be you, Lotus. Alright, how much smaller? According to Google's own data, WebP lossless compression is 26% smaller than PNGs, and its lossy compression is 25 to 35% smaller. Versatility. It just says Himalayan internet. I'm being vocoded right now through a fellow who's throat singing. That's how Lotus is hearing me. The other main advantage is versatility incorporates both transparency and animation. Does it have transparency? That might be crazy. I thought it didn't. But yes, that's like another huge thing. Because right now, GIFs, you can kind of make a GIF transparent, but it's kind of awkward. And it was never built to support that, if I remember correctly. And then, of course, animation. There is a PNG, animated PNG, but those are like, there's really no point in using that format. Because I connected from the Tibetan monastery. They have good internet over there. They got homemade internet, right? Solid performance comes with a vote of confidence from Google. Whatever. Really pays the way. Yeah, whatever. Faster, less media, transparency. Not supported by all browsers. What browser is not supporting it? Fucking what, Netscape or something? It's been 15 years. Every browser should support this. Quality is still reduced. Not so much a disadvantage of WebP as a disadvantage to all lossy compression. Quality of your image is still reduced. That is negligible, but for visual sites like photography or graphic design portfolios, you want your visual quality at the maximum. All right. Tea enjoyer. I like tea. I like most hot drinks, frankly. Coffee, tea, mulled wine is quite nice. XN converts. Maybe you can't use FFmpeg with it. But yeah, okay. Well, that's WebP. Like the big thing is the size, right? Lower size, but while maintaining quality. And given, yeah, despite, you know, storage being cheaper than it has ever been, right? All excluding tariffs and all the nonsense is happening in the world right now. People are generating more content now than ever, right? It's like it's a constant battle between the two. So if you can minimize your costs of storage by having a different file format that has superiorities compared to JPEG and PNG, why would you not? That's kind of the thing. And of course, we're not going to talk about AFIF because I don't even. Well, maybe we do. Hold on. AFIF file format. Are these images? Yeah, this is also an image format. Yeah, Wikipedia, sure. This is like, yeah, this is way newer. This is 6 years ago. I've encountered this very few times, but I have encountered this downloading images before. And I actually no, this is what Prod I think mentioned to Niche Penguin for their bug, the small book of bug sites, because those images were very big. What is it? What is this good for? Tell me what it's good for. You're not going to tell me what it's good for. Pros. Sure, we'll look at the fuck is this website? Microsoft introduced this in 1992. Is this looking at the right thing? Avi. No, I want it Avif. Yeah, there we go. Because these two are kind of competing now, I think. Um Alliance for Open Media made Avif. Yeah, is WebP proprietary? It probably is because it's Google. Well, maybe they do open source things sometimes, I guess. Quality of compressing. Why do I feel like this is AI generated? They're both modern image format. Avif is newer. So Avif has more efficient compression. It has kind of be smaller even then than WebP. Okay. Yeah. Higher compression efficient with file size is 50% smaller than JPEG and 20 to 30% smaller than WebP. So that's pretty good. So like from JPEG to WebP, you get, that 20 to 30% smaller size. But then from WebP to AVIF, you can get another potentially 30%. That's pretty substantial. Yeah, so better compression, high image quality, and complex visual scenarios. I guess something where you have a lot of noise. Um, Noise is the right word here. Wide color gamuts, yeah, that's fine. Transparency. Does it support animation though? I guess that would be the con. Yeah, again, limited browser support. That makes sense. 6 years versus 15. Requires extensive computing power for encoding and decoding. Does it really? Oh. Yeah, not supported editing software. Yeah. Then WebP is still, yep. No mention of animation on here. It's really not anime. Oh, it does support animation? Okay. Yeah, so I guess yeah. It's like this ongoing race, I guess, to make images smaller or something. It's my best guess. Okay. So we know how to do things now. We can be dangerous. So we can start the local API. We have too many line breaks. Um Simulating events. Now, this is where this gets kind of awkward. Well, no. Maybe. No, we can hook this up. Yeah, we can hook this up to all the existing things we currently have. So let's do that. Min.py. You can stay here. So all the event sub things we got going on, let's just grab them. Let's just grab all of these. Also, do we have an ad break coming up? What time is it? 3:06? I need to pee really badly. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be back in a moment. We're back. I timed that almost well. I'm breaking edge. Oh, that's good. I haven't drank in a while. I'm trying not to drink as much, but we are it's September, so it's already Halloween, right? Is how it happens in America. Hell, even like mid-August, they're already doing it, and the pumpkin beers are out, and I was like, oh shit. I gotta get my favorite. I gotta get my favorite pumpkin beer. Which, if you're not familiar, this is the Dogfish Head Pumpkin Ale. It's a brown ale with pumpkin. I really like it. It's my top tier. So where were we? Okay, we're gonna copy everything. We're gonna do everything in here. So let's kind of tidy up our code. Global variables, database. We're not dealing with the database right now. Given it's test, I feel like I could set this up so it uses one. I'm not super concerned there. So got those two. I don't need them. Let's kind of parse you out. How are we kind of looking in here? Auth service, yeah. We're just doing a local style. So create instance of Twitch class for mock BI calls. And I want to break all this down. Also, if you're still here, Controllo, I'll talk about tea. I don't drink tea that much often right now. I'm still mainly coffee. I have so much tea though that I don't drink. Not that it really expires necessarily, but I probably should clear it out at some point. I'm really partial to black teas, but the only downside, or the main downside to them, is that they usually have caffeine. So like that's not something I can drink in the afternoon usually. Same with green tea, although I don't really go to with green tea very often, but that's usually a little caffeinated. The Ruboy Rubos, I still don't know how to say it. That kind of shrub from Africa. That tea is usually not caffeinated, and it's usually very good. I dig that quite a bit. So we're doing that. We're doing no refresh on you. Auth. Yeah. Yes. Create fake user auth token set user. I want more scopes than that. Although I've read the offline events. What is that on? I actually assume we just kind of want to grab everything from permissions, don't we? Yeah, we can actually just do target scopes. Will we get you? Yes. That's already an array, so that satisfies that. That should be good. And then we'll get our test user. And down here, what are we doing? What are we even doing here? Just breaking everything down. Sorry. Like that. Let me start, and then that's where we kind of get our hooks involved. Let's see. Create instance of event sub socket. for, I guess we don't really need the for here, but for watching mock event sub events. I don't know, it's kind of repetitive. It's fine. Do that, start it. And then I want to, because we have to watch all these. Do I have a big line somewhere? Give me my big line. There you go. I want this. Go over here. Event sub listeners. I'll split this because we need to, I know I just copied all these. So let's just go down the line. Channel point custom redemption add. So yeah. I already feel the beer. Okay, that might be bad. I have not eaten much today. So event sub. So I'll just grab this guy because we need you still. Channel point reward sub ID. So we'll make you channel reward ID. I really hate how long this is. Broadcaster ID, then handle, yeah. So we'll send you out to the redeem service. Right, redeem service. Can we import? Yes. Good. And so what is our on this guy? So what do we need? We need a reward. Points. Research points. Let's see. Custom reward add reward. Yeah. Boy, I hope Twitch doesn't change these aliases unannounced at some point in the future. Hope they don't do that to us. Yep. Then the user ID, I guess that can always be us. That's fine because we're technically the broadcaster here. Handle redeems, trigger event, add reward. WebSocket. These should all be the same. Yeah. So channel port reward ID. Shoot there. Okay. What's next? Follows. Okay. Again, grab you. I wish my voice didn't peter out so fast. I'm just like not built for streaming, I don't think. No, I'm kidding. Well, maybe. I don't know. So let's follow. Channel follow, just a follow. Easy enough. Fulo. Follow. Follow ID. And then how are we handling you? Follow service on follow. Yes, sir. Grab you. I I will continually pat myself on the back for setting up competent file paths and organizing this modularly, object oriented, like as it were. I am excited to use it because we're actually tinymici is still not running on this. The tinymici baseline, they're on the original because I haven't incorporated the reincorporated all the custom stuff yet in a separate branch or a separate repo that's like not even a fork or, well, it's going to be a clone. It's going to be kind of stupid actually to manage it, but digressing, which should be fine. Listen, channel, subscribe, user ID, on follow, yes. Ad break. Ad break ID. Down here. What are you? Listen, ad break. Let's do break in here. Really? Is it commercial? No. Ooh. Ad. Got 34 matches. Let's find out. Moderator ad. That's not what we want. Oof. Excuse me. Sorry. Payloads. This might not be mockable. This might not be mockable. Is it really not? Channel ad break begin. Begin in here. Channel goal. 12 matches. Hype train. Poll. Prediction. Shield mode. Huh. Do I have to scroll through all this? Stream offline, online, channel updates. Subscribe, receive, create, shield mode, raid. I guess, I don't know, maybe that does make sense. Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. That line of thought goes out of the way completely. But the custom rewards ban, huh. I guess it doesn't. I'll kind of add it as a note, like a footnote, I guess. Comment you out. Excuse me. Ad break, stream offline. We got that. Actually, are we? No, because we never even listened for subs. We should just have it anyway. That's like a local thing. So we don't do anything on subs on here. That's just handled on the alerts page. Nothing custom. Stream offline, channel raid. So we need the raid one. It's our last guy here. We have that. That's in here. Raid. Raid is raid. Easy enough. Raid ID. Unsubscribe. No, we want our handle redeems to go. So do we have? Oh wait, no, that's not what we want. Raid manager, handle raid. Though now I am realizing, does all this work correctly? No, it actually won't. Fuck. Because we're using globals that are not instantiated. Yes. Yeah, okay, this won't work at all. How do we make this work? Okay, the redeem manager. Yeah, the raid manager is also a little complicated, I guess. Malls.globals, me. Yeah. From raid received, print that. Yeah. Yeah, this is not going to integrate very well unless I update all of these to handle the fact that they're being mocked, I guess. It's kind of annoying. We could test it though and just like get the error log maybe. And that kind of works. So what is not saved in here? Close you. Raid ID. Yep. 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 No way to mock and add. So let's remove raid ID. Sorry. No, it is used. Relax. Add reward, follow, subscribe, stream down, raid. Yes. Line too long. Yeah, I bet it is too long. Yeah, fine. Ow. So now we do all this. Enter, bring you down. All of these should go. Maybe. No. Okay. Invalid scopes requested. This is really hard to read. This crunched together. I did not like using the target scopes, I guess. Invalid scopes requested. Invalid scopes. I guess I could change this back. Seemed like it was doing all this even without like the right scopes, maybe. Specified type version combination for the specified client ID already exists. What? What does that mean exactly? Add reward, follow. Oh, right, that's wrong. That needs to be the other one. Channel follow v2. Yeah, all these are wrong actually. Oops. It's my bad. Where's our raid? Channel raid. There we go. Okay. That should help us. Terminate. Thank you. Some follow v2, missing one. Oh, are you? I need my ID, and then that. Yeah, okay. So you twice. Okay, add word, follow, scrap, scream down. This all went, but raid did not. What do you need? Callback needs to be async function, which takes one parameter. Callback. Do you not have? Oh, it's opposite. Why is that one different? That's silly. It's a little bit silly. Okay, so yeah, then they're instantiated. But if we run any of these, I think they will fail. Because it's not set up right. It's my understanding. So if I try, yeah, let's go to the follow. Yeah, because you're gonna try to get these and they don't. Well, actually, no. Maybe. So if we init our globals, no, because we're not using the authentication service. That's kind of the issue. On follow, we await. Is there a smart way to because you want it to work with whatever you're actually implementing. You don't want it to work just to show that it works. Is kind of the constraint here. So wait, check global send message. We'd have to like mock sending a message, wouldn't we? I could, these files are small. I could have like a test version of each of them. Or actually, no, I could just like do different, a test function in each of these rather than having like a parameter. It's kind of duplicative, but I feel like that maybe makes more sense to verbosely split them out. I'm not sure actually. Let's go back. Message. No, that's subscription. Because in the database, do we have messages in here? Let's see. Client, editors, events, polls. No, these are all the things. These are all actual events. I guess that makes sense. Because we won't be able to simulate sending a message, right? Well, yeah, because we're not making chat. We don't even have a chat set up here. Does the doc have one? It has event sub and Twitch. Yeah. Hmm. Because we're doing things that we need to actually do on the live, I'm pretty sure, that can't really be done outside of that. That's a little annoying. We can just try all of them and see what errors we get. I feel like maybe that's what we do. So let's kind of move everything over a little bit. This is awful. This is horrible. Twitch event trigger add reward. I assume you're going to just send some random thing that doesn't actually exist. Right, because I need this to be Twitch CLI. God damn it. Even if someone's alias this, it should still work, so I'm gonna hope. Bring this all the way up. Twitch dash CLI. Alright. Event.reward title test. Object has no attribute reward. Okay. What happened here? We got a lot of stuff. We got a ton of shit. Jesus. Yep, that went through. Event.event.roar.title. Created. Expires at. Oh, interesting. It's even using like a static image for it. Test reward from CLI. Yeah. That's actually kind of interesting. Object has no attribute reward, but it has event. Why no reward? Can I do... I want to restart that or retry this. Sprint. So it almost kind of went through. Event. Sure. Shut you down. Bring you up. Add reward. Over. Enter. Event.events. ID. Broadcaster. Login. Test. Okay, so... Probably need parameters with it, right? Reward. Add reward. Shell point event for custom reward being added. The wording on this I've always not liked because it sounds a reward being added sounds like you're making a new one. But it's different from redemption. Because like if I do testma, right, the current logic, right, we get testma balls, Lamau. Because the redeem manager. Wait a second. Oh yeah, well you're not running, but it would just say test confirmed. Because the title is test. So how do we actually? Oh, how do we actually test that? Maybe we try this. So we have Twitch, we have the events. Maybe just set this up entirely like main, but everything's just test. So we need chat, obviously. Chat global. So wait, set up chat global. I don't think this can mock chat though. Can it? Can the Twitch CLI mock Twitch chat? Channel chat must not be on the mock server. Not implemented yet. Pub sub deprecation happening soon. Hello, people. Any new? This is like this year, isn't it? I'm also interested in this introduced. When was this? What's the date on this? This is this year. So yes, I guess not. I guess probably not. So this kind of that throws a whole wrench in what I was trying to do with this entirely. Update mock API to match production Twitch API. Damn, wouldn't that be nice? Closed. Fuck you. Charity, chat, moderation, raids, whispers. We have raids though. I think. Did an error on doing it, so that should work. Future reference. The following are not on the Twitch CLI. I have no current plans to be. Let's see. Okay, well that's clearly a lie because we do have subscriptions. We also have lot. Well, that's the extension. I don't know about that actually. Completed. No, no voice, no talking. Two changes as of end of January 2023. Okay. Is there like hair on my glasses? What am I seeing right now? Am I really reviewing a fucking PR I was not involved with right now? Awesome. Oh, I love it. Oh yeah, I forgot this is written in Go. I don't know Go. Chat settings. Okay. Wow, this is how many? 64 files? Oh, okay. I thought it was 6. This is a huge fucking pull request. Okay, I don't think we need to go through all of that. Well, let's just see. Can we make chat? Chat global. Could make a different auth service, maybe. I don't know if that would be useful or not. Set up chat global. What are you doing again? Yeah, you're doing all this. Yeah, because we don't even have a chat, so this actually doesn't matter. We just need this. This is all we need. Ideally. So fake user, get our user, get our event sub. We start the event sub. Do chat down here. Create test instance of. Now, ugh. In my head, I feel like we're missing so many different parts of the actual API that I don't know if that is even fruitful. Because if we look at the redeems, or sorry, the event sub, ad manager, this is not applicable because there's no ad break event seemingly in here. And this, when were you updated? 2 years ago? Okay, this might be out. This might be fucking out of date. Actually, when was the Twitch CLI last updated? 7 months ago. Okay. It's not ideal. Yeah, July of last year. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So we can't even do this. That's fine. Follows. Follows just sends a message. I guess maybe what we do is yeah, let's just do this. Not you. Let's make a new function. Async def on follow mock. And data channel follow. All you're gonna do is this. On follow mock. And I know, we're mixing live with test effectively. But I feel like that is kind of okay. So on channel follow v2, on follow, whoops, on follow, can we have underscore mock? Yes. And I think that's okay. So why are you, okay, and cry more, thank you, pilot. So if we terminate, go, I want you, grab it, boop. Key error purple. What? Deny nuts. Am I out of date with my installs? Pip install, yeah. Requirement's already satisfied. Why did that error? Why did you error? Print colored event sub notif dot value. Purple. Is purple not real? Colored text color. Available colors. Oh, you don't have purple. You have magenta. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. Okay. I just assume that's already in dev. That's not that anyone's using tinymici, but that's a little annoying. Oh, well, I guess it's not fuchsia, so it's probably fine. Again, we get the guy. We should see. Nope. Control V. Test from user is followed. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, how this integrates to holistically might be a little interesting here. Have you actually... You're not technically async. Does it have to be async, I guess? So if we do that again, it does, even though it's not awaiting anything. Okay. Just takes one parameter. Never liked that. Doesn't like, why does it have to be async? It's not even doing an async function. Alas. So document this guy. Mock mcock. Yeah, because we can't send the message. It's just logs event from a mock follow via the Twitch CLI. Excuse me. And that's probably good. So we'll do this one next. Handle redeems. I want to rename some of these to sync def. Just grab the whole one. Def. Handle redeems, mock. Yeah, and It's pretty much just these are just kind of gonna be printing things. Part redemption events. Yeah, because we have a reward in here. So this would honestly just be. Is there really no way to mock a reward? Twitch CLI mock channel points. It's not a webhook though. Channel points node sample, sure. No, that's not. Hmm. We're in Python, but we might be able to kind of get something out of that potentially. Oh, they actually do care about this? Oh, this is 2021. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, Dark Reader is not slowing my browser down. Thank you very much. It's Twitch. Designed to help developers easily test French functionality through mock events. Yep, not everything though. Support both webhook versions. Sure. Channel points hackathon. I don't know. All right, very cool. To subscribe. Yeah, okay. We know how to do this. Jesus, stop. Polls, raids. Yep. Amount of bits or channel points redeemed / used in the events. Description is the title. These guys and their naming conventions. Item ID. Item name. Cheer event. Sorry, I'm just reading all this. So events you can subscribe to. Add redemption. Triggers a channel point redemption event. Okay. But not, yeah. Not ads. Not that. Okay, what are you? Are you helpful 5 years ago? Probably not. Token. Yeah. 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 Okay. No. Probably don't need that. Interesting. I don't know how to specify the reward though. Because that's why this is kind of being add reward. I mean, that's what we're doing, right? Yeah, that's the command. But move, update. Description type name. Version condition transports. Yep. But that's it. Nothing else. No name. With this, can you load? Oh, God. Every time it does this. Ah, fuck. No, I'm not slowing down anything. This website is garbage. There we go. Load. Channel points automatic reward add V2. Automatic reward? Hold up. Hold up. What's the thing? Listen. Hold on, where you listen channel? Listen channel. No, there's only the first one. Unless redemption update. Channel points automatic. Something I wanted to do a while ago with. No, you actually don't exist. You don't exist. That's fine. Yep. So handle redeems. I guess we just do this. You don't have a reward though. You have nothing. You have nothing. Teams mock. What? What's your complaint? New line? Yeah, sure. Event.reward. Point redemption. I mean, it doesn't have it, so it's just gonna error. Mock redeem. And yes, we don't need to format. Yeah, so if we do this guy now, we'll actually get something, I think. Mock redeem, yeah, because we don't have thing. I don't know how useful this is actually, but I'm gonna keep going with it. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna mock all this. So we got that done. Subscribe. I don't have a subscribe function. I guess we can add one in here, but I don't really, do I want to queue it up? That should be its own feature. Let's do that. Where is GitHub? Let's make a new issue. Create subscribe event sub class. What are you? You are a enhancements. No, are you a new feature? What are you? Sure. This guy. Whatever. They're all just for me anyways. Yep, follow mock, unsubscribe. Yeah, we're not gonna merge this today, so we'll just have to do hook to a mock mtalk and a class stream offline. Yeah, that guy can do that. Offline manager. This is the one. This is one of the functions that like I've named what it's doing, but I should probably rename it. Stream. Yeah, offline events. Print stream ended. Yeah. That's all we want. That's all we need. Right, that's on offline. No, this needs to be, what are your names? Offline manager. Okay. And then raid manager handle raid mock. Yeah, I should probably add a task for that as well. The cooldown on this on the or on shout out. That seems to be like a global timer or something. And yeah, so we'll just do this. So mock. That should actually still work, I think. We'll see. Yeah. just see if all these work. So if I want to raid received by test user, beautiful. If we want to add a reward, point redemption, mock redeem, nice. We want to test our follows. Test from user as followed. Beautiful. Subscription. Just subscribed. Yeah, we don't have the colored for that. Stream down. Let's get this guy. Stream ended. Okay. Then raid. I think we just did, but we'll do it again. Raid received by test from user. All right. So that's all those mocked put together. Get rid of you because we're not doing that. Yeah, so let me grab you. So we need to make an example of how this works. Simulating events. Let's just do this. All events that the CLI can trigger can be found at the docs here. Goodness me, I love Markdown. Let me just plop you in, out, in, one. In, then we'll do test.py. The event sub is set up to handle a few common events. What do we have? We have channel point redeem, channel follow, channel subscribe, stream end. Ooh, we should actually make a stream start thing as well. New issue. This would be really cool because I have ideas for like, I don't know, I kind of want tinymici integrated in like a bunch of different things. And I know for streams, actually, no, we can actually just do this directly, I'm pretty sure. You might want to tinker with the Blue Sky API at some point for like an automatic I'm live kind of a skeet of some kind. But also I want tinymici to be a Discord bot to do things as well. Well, those are big future things that I consider not core to the endeavor. And by that I mean those would be, I consider those different projects outside of this. Stream end, and then what was the other one? Raid. Channel raid receive. I before E before I, yeah, whatever. A few common events. The pattern utilized is as follows. Code block. This will be, we'll keep it like that. Salad forest, horse spinning. Very good. Welcome in, Forrest. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Can we do the thing? If you don't know Forrest, good friend, good friend. They do cool stuff all the time. They're out here talking, out here making. Hate the weather. I want it cold. Well, come to the East Coast. It's kind of getting colder. It was nice. Yes, it's been nice in the mornings. In the afternoons, it gets hot again. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Definitely come on over now. But I mean, it's gonna be nice over there, on the west in a bit, I imagine, or I'd hope. I'm very excited for. I feel like it's gonna be very nice. It's gonna be very nice in San Diego in October. I'll move to New Hampshire, not Vermont. You're not gonna go to Vermont? Man, I know of all the states. Well, that's probably not true. I don't know. I actually know what it is. I don't know a single thing about New Hampshire. I don't even know its like capital. You know the name of its capital. I know it's in the north, and that's it. Do they do anything? Do they make maple syrup like Vermont, or do they have nothing? I don't know. So we got this. This is an example, and then I'm trying to like sit up in a correct manner. I'm failing direly. So yep, got this going. And the above snippets. The printed line is what you will copy and enter into your terminal to trigger terminal terminal the event. Yeah. And the documentation doesn't really fully utilize this. I don't know. Let me make a note. I don't remember. Now Twitch CLI should just work. I know the docs are like, yeah, use just Twitch, but like I don't know. For me, that's not working. So okay, let's see. Setup. Solid Twitch CLI. Yep, got that done. Actually, no. Let's do. Got brew. I don't know what the hell scoop is. Gonna be honest. I've never heard of this. So this page froze again. Awesome. Awesome. What is this? What is scoop? Command line installer for Windows. Why not WinGet? Huh? Never heard of this. Manual. Let's just do Arch AUR Twitch. For the Arch homies out there, right? Can also be found on AUR. I don't know if that's like normal or like proper to like use here as a hyperlink, but I like doing it anyway. um, I will not stop. You need to start the mock API and WebSocket for events, sub events. Start on 8000. 8080 by default. Feel free to use any ports. Make sure to update. Yeah, we'll do another link here. Test.py. Dot slash. If you do, the mock API is set to port 8000. The WebSocket is 8080. Can be found at the docs here. I mean, I'm doing it multiple times. um, Channel point redeem, follow, sub, stream end. Yep. Above name of the printed line is what you will copy into your terminal to trigger the event. The base event sub handlers in this application have a partner mock, do underscore here, mock function that simply prints the event that was received. To connect to the local API and web sockets, run Python test.py. Okay. Add start. No, we'll snooze. Keep snoozing. I think that's all the docs someone would need to kind of follow on this. Again, I'm now after like implementing, I'm like, what is the utility in this really? If we are not hooking into chat, right? Because we can't mock chat on this, I'm fairly certain. It's just events. So I don't think I can send a message. At least not. I mean, maybe if I actually craft a post statement and send it. Do we care to do that though? Is kind of the question. Actually, wait a second. Slash. What is the thing here? I'm looking for a slash command. Can I not do that through this? Fucking. One sec. Let me, I gotta do something. We have to correct. We have to correct something. You're live. I want the search bar. I know I'm live, Twitch. Where is it? Roles manager. Add new. Excuse me. Okay, cancel. There we go. Okay. I had to give the artist tag forest. I didn't talk about that yet, actually. I guess I could. Or I wait. That might be in the next stream. Yep, so all these are handled. They're all hooked up. Press enter to shut down, stop all listeners. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we know how to do that. We don't need that anymore. Is it the same? No, where's main? Where's main? Run. Yep. Yeah, we're not using you. But scopes are weird. I guess we can't use all of them. Although it's not complaining about not having everything, seemingly, somehow. I don't know. Close you, and then we do what is it? Flake, 8 dots, then black dots. Oh, wonderful. Everything's beautiful now. Log level. Let's see. Updated purple to correct magenta. Print event.event. We don't actually need you. So we're handling this. Mock redeem. Want docs. And what do we do for one of these? We had wording that was good. I think just this, yeah. From mock channel point. Redeem. One here as well. Logs event from a mock raid offline. Oops. Mock stream offline event. Follows, yeah, same guy. env sample. Oh, I don't want that to happen. Missing whites. Can I ignore you? Can I ignore this file? Uh, I'll deal with that later, I guess. You're fine as is. You stop complaining. Added mock credential values. Everything should be used in here. You're all getting used, yeah. Offline is not. Yeah, because we have that handled elsewhere. The local host, create instance, get our test user, all that stuff. It's hard coded, but that's probably fine. It really shouldn't change. I mean, it's all local event. Then okay, this fucking broke things out. That's ugly, but it is what it is. We added a test.py for mock event testing. Yeah, I really want this to work just like natively with how all the mock stuff currently is, but I don't know if you can mock. You can't. It seems like you can't mock a channel message. I don't know. You might be able to mock changing your stream title. The channel point, I don't even like it. It's not even giving the reward name, so I'm actually not even sure how that ties in. Also, my peripheral sorrelism. Ow. So I'm not really sure. At the very least, this gave us understanding. Whether or not it's helpful for other people, I don't know. It might be. It might be. We'll see. Depends on if anyone ever actually uses this or not. Let's do this all together. Added mock function handlers to the event sub classes. Then we added a section on testing commands via the Twitch CLI. And I think that's good for this task. Right? So if we go to GitHub, oh, I didn't actually save this. Great. Did I push everything? Yeah. Parent pull request. Create testing her mock events. Yep. Create. And then we're going to bypass, or wait, Comment? No. Where is it? Ah, yes. Bypass my rules. Because I'm evil and I can do what I want. It's my repository. Okay, so that's pretty good. You can go back to dev, pull down. Do we want to do anything else? How long has it been? It's been 3 hours. Let's see. Let's see. Update ENV usage. Wow, I thought we did that actually. Probably should get better at closing these. I know you can like tie these to things, but close. Yeah. So yeah, what were you? Did I not do this already? Use the examples and read me. I thought we did this. Do we not have a section on the thing? Secrets, tokens, databasing. I guess we didn't. Oh yeah, we can do that real quick. So what are you? Create a branch. Update. Readme. ENV usage. Because I guess I don't really describe how that's set up in this. We have ads for in a moment, so I need to step away. And I can use the restroom again. Be back in a moment. 3 minutes. Go do something. Go stare at the sun directly or something. I don't know. I was hurriedly eating a can of fish. I need food. I have no food in my house that's prepared. What were we doing? Oh yeah, read me. Uh, these don't matter. No, I'm kidding. They do. They matter a lot, actually. It's in the name. It says read me. Setup, project init, secrets, auth, DB, database, and global running. Assisting with the API. Oh, did I make a note on the globals here? So I can do that. This is in models. Yeah. Yeah. Can I drag? Thank you. This spot application utilizes central globals file for variables that need to be passed between classes. These can be found in the globals.py. Do dot slash models slash globals do. I guess we can kind of do the same chat global. The global chat instance or your broadcaster. I'm pretty sure at least. You're not on the bot, you're on the guy, I believe. Chat global bot handler Twitch. Maybe not. So you're using bot access. Yeah, that's so you can chat. Never mind. So that's on. Little chat instance for your bot. And then we've got what else? Bot handler Twitch global this gets weird and how these are used, I guess. Because, like, you're kind of using yourself in some of these to do certain things, like ban or shout out or change your stream title. I guess if I made tinymici an editor, I think they could do that, but I think they are. That's why, like, I don't really know why it doesn't work. Yeah. Global Twitch class chat instance class. For your bot. And subhandler Twitch. I don't really need that name, but it's fine. Global event sub class instance for your broadcaster account. Then what else? trying to think of the ones that are not self-explanatory. It's really just, I guess the sigil maybe. Hmm. I guess this could be global API variables. I want to explain the other ones in the other sections. Or is there a for hashtags? I think there is. So maybe just global variables. We'll do like a subsection. Um, Twitch classes. Yeah. Then down here. Oh. It's so hot. Is it bad? Is it dire? So my cord turned off. You might hear static in a second. Gonna go chew on ice chips. Now, be careful. Be careful with your teeth, I guess. Pregnancy. We don't have that. I need to. I want to make a command to add commands, but I don't know how that would work. Because, like, I want to make a table. Because we already kind of have this, actually. I think like not even kind of. I think we literally have this. Can I pull up? Can I pull up dbeaver? Are you gonna connect to my database? What does my database look like? Updates. No, I don't care. Go away. uh, we're on. Oh yeah, we're still on the fucking test database. Test tables. Command states. Yes, you. Yeah, because we already have. Is the fetus sweating there? I don't know. I don't think a fetus sweats. I think they're just covered in they're in the goo, right? They're in the amniotic fluid. Is that it? As they gestate and become a fully formed creature. Um, but no, we have like with agenda, right? Which I haven't updated. Actually, hold on. Because we have this, right? So I can update the agenda output and then do agenda, and it does that. Now, it's a good emote. I'm wondering if it's actually easy, and I'm tangenting here. It's probably actually I don't know actually can because like we have this whole file here, this command registration, because you have to register the command on the chat global, and then we return it. Oh, imagine you actually probably can totally just do this on the fly because that's just a command being run. So if I have a command, that's called add command, ooh, we'd have to like I'd have to have something in this class, the function, uh, iterate through all the custom commands and register them when the bot starts. Otherwise, they're just one-offs. They're just ad hoc. Did that make an issue for this? I thought I did. This is like I've thought of this before, at the very least, because like it would be fun to like have like on the fly. Here's an exclamation point command. Although I do wonder how many can be registered. It's probably infinite. I don't know. I would hope. I would hope it could be. It's all just in memory, you know. So excuse me. Yeah, let's make a new issue. Do we refresh? Typings, prefix, database. Yeah, let's do that. Although, remember, we gotta remember this is our public release. I guess that's not like just a me thing. I think that would be fun. I think anyone could make use of this actually. Add a custom command generator. New registered command make command takes two arguments, name and output. These commands are simply outputting the text from the output would be stored to the DB. Need to iterate over each and register when the bot starts, when the command is add the command and output to the DB and register it. Enhancement, sure. All right. The good idea fairy casts something. I don't know. What is this going to be? Yeah, env. We're under global variables. Yep. Env variables. There's a central globals file for variables need to be passed between classes, be found in globals. Which classes? Global instances of Twitch classes for handling and performing events. And then this is variables taken from the local.env file. Bring up sample. Actually, let's use the real one. Again, doesn't matter. Do I need to outline all of these? Or do I have the comments in the sample? Oh, I don't. Oh, I do. Database. Yeah, I guess I don't have to like outline all of them. I probably should like kind of make a note. These all have comments on their associated usage or are named in a, this is kind of weird, named in a manner that convey purpose. Sure. Maybe we have the at a minimum for this bot following should be populated. Let's just grab this from. Well, I don't even know. That's. I mean, all this is very implied. I don't know how much hand holding there needs to be done for individuals who know how to program and use a .env file. Yeah, I don't know. I think just kind of stating that probably is fair for now. Yeah. So not much to that. Actually, how do you look previewed? Do you preview nicely? I remember one of the last broadcasts, they brought this up because I mentioned it, and Prod said this looks like it was written by someone who has a job. And I was flattered by that. DB browser. Coming off tokens. Yes. Add base scoops here. Oh yeah, we should do that. That's not really, I don't know. I don't know base scopes there because we're doing a lot and I've kind of opened it up to a lot, I guess, because I know I don't think this is overkill. I think it's all things the bot can do and you might want it to do. Base all scope descriptions to readme. I think just leaving it like that. Because I don't know of a conducive way to add this to like the .env or something. Because these are, yeah, it's literal. Yeah, the construct. I'm not sure what it is. It's not something that could be text. I don't think. Add base scopes. Nope. Get rid of that. Sure, provide all the necessary scopes. I guess we can just link. This app uses these scopes added in target scopes from yeah, permissions. At least points you to where they are. We have our table of contents. Looks nice. Fuck. That always scares me. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for 11 months. Kahuna Tuna. Good to see you. You're having a nice Sunday. Yep, so we're installing everything. This is just more my sanity check, making sure these docs are reasonable. Typically in the env file. Getting off. Are you documenting your API based on functions? Your API based function scope? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Controllo. I'm just documenting like kind of generally how to use it and like what my rationale for things was. Happy Sunday, how's the code? The code's good. It's a little confusing. We finished up making a mock sort of guy that we're not using this in here. Whoops. Merge that without checking. That's all right. We made this to mock events effectively. However, because of how everything's intertwined, we can't directly use the live functions. We're like dehydrated piss red. Um, we can't really, yeah, we can't use the direct functions. So I had to make mock ones that they just log. They just log that the event happened successfully, and all this is tied together. So it's more like an example, um, sort of guy rather than letting you fully test out like whatever your function was for the handling a mock raid, for example, which is kind of annoying. Or at least handling it in a manner where you're still doing Twitch events. Like, I don't know if I can mock a shout out. I definitely can't, like, I can't mock a message though, and that's like the annoying part. At least that's what it seems like. So, at least it's kind of the way there. What are you doing right now would be a better question. Oh, I'm just like doing a sanity check on what I've written in the README, primarily. That was all. So remember, you write these things once, and then it's like, oh, did I do this right? So, and make sure my formatting's good. Which I think it is. Yep. Local API. Yep, use as follows. That's kind of yeah. I think that makes sense. And then let's do remove date new. Move ban unused import. README, choose classes, variables. Yeah. I think that's sensible. Added README section for global and ENB variables. The song sounds like there's a Geiger counter in it, which I kind of like. I do kind of like that. Whoa, 8 billion years of fella? Maybe. Maybe. Welcome in. Welcome in, Melfon. Thank you for the... I need to turn that off. This fucking hype train thing. I need to make a note of that. It's so loud and annoying. Where's my pen? I need a pen. No, I don't want a fine liner. Okay. Yes, welcome in, Malthon. Thank you for the resub, and hope you're having a good Sunday, my friends. Turn off fucking hype train alerts. There'll be no trains. There's no hype. You must be dour and cynical. Been lazing in bed with Bubby literally all day. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's a lazy Sunday. It's the day before Labor Day, right? It's all good. Sorry, I'm trying to like go somewhere real quick. I'm trying to think if we have more things to do. I'm wondering if we do them or not. Mainly because I also want to lie down. Somewhere on the floor probably. Yes, so we did all this, all that. This is still running. Why are you running? I don't need you. Be gone. A nice cold, a nice cold Nuka-Cola. Sounds good. Sounds good. So we did that. Can we merge this guy? Where's GitHub? Code. Pull request. Create. Sign. Merge. Bypass. Yes, sir. All right, excellent. Back to dev, got our issues. I'll consider you done. You are done. Great idea. You attempted to go on the great journey, the profit of regret, one ram. That is, I don't know, that'd be much more, wouldn't it be? Let me copy that down. I can't add this in this branch because this is not running tinymici yet. Or I'm not running tinymici off this yet. Let me just note this in my notes Discord. Oh no, let's do it in to do. One sec. I do like that. Halo ones would probably be fun. Radiates edition. Edition. RAM number is flexible, yeah. Oh, Halo ones. We could cook up some ideas there. You you carried a havoc nuclear mine through the streets of fuck, what's I don't remember a name of a city on Reach. I don't know. Boston Reach, probably. They probably use Boston on Reach. I don't know. Spent a day at the gathering of the Juggalos. That's too many rems, but I can't add that. I'll add that as well. We gotta get some funny ones out here. Do I want you running? You're not running. Okay, let's close these. That was a cool noise. Close window. Thank you. Okay. Firefox. Firefox. Go. Activate. What else can we do? Custom command generator. It's a bit more involved. We do the start handler. New database. This is all, I don't know. This is also like banal. That I'm like, do I want to do this right now? Smoked official Dracula brand cigarettes. We already have, yeah, all of that. I think the Forsen one, I think the one about Forsen's chat is 6969, but we can adjust this. We can adjust this accordingly. Prefix ENV variables avoid conflicts. Do we actually? That's probably important. Are these actually conflicting? Bot, Twitch, broadcaster, target. Ain't no one using the sigil in any environment variable that fucking a company would use. Broadcaster, these ones, maybe we do actually. Yeah, because these are probably going to conflict. Hold on, I got something in my throat. Okay, I'm done dying. Yeah, I don't know. My head's now kind of empty. Shit. And we're getting close. We're getting close to this like kind of being a done deal. Aside from like the stuff we re-add that's custom. Oh, that doesn't go into the public. The public one. Also, I'm like kind of my voice. Let's go in a little bit here. Let's see. Yeah, we probably finished that. Well, I don't know. I think we had good progress today on the mock API. Definitely understanding a bit more now. I understand that I can't do as much as I hoped, or at least seemingly can't. So yeah, let's see. Let's see about jumping over to someone. If anyone has any recs, of course, you are welcome. I'm gonna peep who's live on here. Okay, I got one person I think we can go to. Let's see. Okay. Hmm. What are they doing? I'm saying they because I don't know their exact pronouns. This person, I have not rated them. They seem cool. I've like peeped their stream before. One sec. Let me pull them up. Grab this. Oh, I can knock on their stream. That's kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Yeah, I think we made some good progress on tinymici today. There's a lot of we made a lot of tasks. They were really kind of administrative. Nothing terribly interesting. So I might actually just finish those off stream. But with that, what's happening next? We could be on tomorrow. We might be. It is Labor Day. I have an idea. I have an idea. I didn't show it today because we might do it tomorrow. Uh, our beloved friend Forrest made a business card, a proper business card for us. And the design is excellent. And those have been sent off to the printing company, and they're in progress. Yeah, yeah. Pause. However, because I was doing a little tinkering as I do, uh, I want to model them in Blender and see if we can work out something interesting. It might be a two-part job, and I'll have to like mate them together both sides, but I have an idea for it. Because that's kind of like the cool thing I've done, right? Is I made my own original card with the Joel, inside of it, the Joel integrated business card. This will not well, it has a fish on it, but it's not going to spin. Instead I just want we'll see when we do it tomorrow. Ideally, if we do it tomorrow, I have an idea for it. I think it'll be cool. So yeah, look out for that. But with that, let's see. We're gonna raid into this individual. We're gonna raid just Jane. All right. They are doing software dev as well. So say we all SCI. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. I see. Actually, I don't know what language this is. C? No, it's Go. They're working in Go. So go over there, be nice, say hi, raid with ooh, what do we raid with? I guess it's raid message. I like to just steal Prod's thing because it's honestly easy. We'll just do that. And then I hope to see you guys, the fellows, tomorrow. Do a little bit of Blender stuff. And we might actually go through and fix up. I have to like log into my Bamboo thing on this profile. I'm working to publish for those of you who have received, and I don't think any of the people who have are here. Models I've done because I've done pins like for Lala and Prod. I did Tilly for Malphon. I've done some stuff for Clonk. I'm working on publishing those to Maker World and like making the profiles proper. And I'll post more about those on Blue Sky once I actually get them finished because I have to like add images and stuff. I might actually I might need to like print some of these things again, just for reference potentially, because I only have like one good picture of them. But yeah, have a good Sunday, have a good Labor Day if you have it off, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.